Our planet is home to countless geological treasures waiting to be discovered. From such stone forests to incredible cliffs, it offers challenging formations in natural areas. Today we will introduce you to fascinating natural formations, ancient legends, and breathtaking landscapes that will make you observe this world differently. Krishna's Butterball, India. In the Indian state of Tamil Nadu, this giant stone, measuring approximately 6 meters in size and weighing 250 tons, looks like it is about to roll down a steep slope. But the surprising thing is that this rock has been in the same place for thousands of years, and no natural or man-made force has been able to move it. Wind, rain, earthquakes, and even humans have not been able to move the rock. According to legend, the Pallava king Narasimhavarman made a great effort to topple the rock, but even giant animals could not move it. So why is this rock not toppling? Scientists state that this extraordinary imbalance is the result of natural erosion. How it has remained in perfect balance for years, but the exact reason for this has not been explained. The hot and humid climate of India has remained stable for centuries, despite violent storms and expansions. Its center of gravity is in such a perfect position that it does not shift or fall despite the incredible angle. This mysterious rock remains one of the greatest mysteries of nature and history. The 12 Apostles, Australia. Located along the Great Ocean Road in Victoria, Australia, the 12 Apostles are one of nature's timeless wonders. Although only 9 of these impressive limestone columns remain standing, the name was chosen to draw attention. Once part of the coastal cliffs, these giant columns have been shaped and broken away from the land by ocean waves and winds over the centuries. The bases of the Apostles are constantly eroding by several centimeters each year. This means that new columns can form from the opposite coastline. The sunrise and sunset are a stunning sight. The soft sunlight contrasts beautifully with the dark blue waves, making this natural masterpiece even more magnificent. Garden of the Gods, USA. Located in the U.S. state of Colorado, Garden of the Gods is home to fascinating rock formations shaped by nature like a work of art. Giant sandstone rocks in shades of red, orange, and pink look like they belong to a very different planet than Earth. The history of the region dates back 300 million years. Gradually, these completely flat lands were pushed upwards by major movements in the Earth's crust and made vertical. Wind, rain, and time changed the shape of these rocks, and mysterious structures such as balance rock emerged. Garden of the Gods is not only a geological wonder but also a historical and cultural heritage. It was considered a sacred area by Native American tribes thousands of years ago. Today, nature lovers, hikers, and climbers continue to admire it. During sunrise and sunset, the sun's rays turn the rocks a fiery red color, turning it into a fascinating sight. Garden of the Gods fascinates those who see it as one of the most impressive natural wonders not only in America but also in the world. Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. On the northern coast of Ireland rises the Giant's Causeway, one of the world's most famous basalt formations. Consisting of approximately 40,000 vertical basalt columns, this natural wonder looks as if someone carefully paved the way to the sea with giant hexagonal blocks. According to legend, the Irish giant Finn McCool built this structure to reach his rival in Scotland. However, he feared that his rival was much bigger than he thought. His wife tricked him by disguising him as a baby. The Scottish giant thought, "If the baby is this big, how scary can an adult giant be?" and retreated, destroying some of the insulation in the distribution. According to scientists, the Giant's Causeway was formed approximately 60 million years ago by the cooling and crystallization of volcanic lava. However, the extraordinary geometric arrangement of the columns and their fascinating appearance make it an otherworldly sight. Devil's Tower, Wyoming. The towering Devil's Tower of Wyoming stands tall like a giant magma column reaching into the sky. This impressive structure, made up of regular hexagonal columns, looks perfect as if it were drawn with a ruler and attracts rock climbers from all over the world. According to scientists, the tower was formed tens of millions of years ago by magma rising upwards. However, it was trapped under layers of softer rock, and wind and water eroded the unbreakable soft rock to form the hard basalt columns we see today. Native American tribes in the area, especially the Lakota Sioux and Crow peoples, consider Devil's Tower a sacred place. According to legend, giant people climbed the rock while fleeing from a bear, and the marks they shared in the rock remain as giant cut sections. Devil's Tower is also the first natural structure to be declared a national monument in the United States and is well known to movie buffs. You may have seen it in movies. Moeraki Boulders, New Zealand. Located on the peaceful coast of New Zealand, the Moeraki Boulders are a spectacular geological wonder that fascinates those who see them with their almost perfect sphere shapes. Some of these giant stone spheres, which are 3 meters high and weigh several tons, make one wonder how nature can create such flawless things. According to scientists, these rocks were formed tens of millions of years ago by the gradual breaking of folded layers around a structure made up of calcite and quartz minerals. The crack patterns seen in the rocks emerged as the calcite crystals broke over the years, giving them their striking appearance. Moeraki boulders, which resemble a movie set with its scenery, continue to be an interesting stop for nature enthusiasts and photographers. Wave Rock, Australia. Wave Rock in Australia is one of the powerful formations shaped by nature. Approximately 15 meters high and 100 meters long, this granite structure resembles a giant wave about to crash into the shore. This impressive image is the result of billions of years of erosion and disintegration. While the softer rock layers below have been eroded, the harder parts above have been preserved and brought to their current size. The vertical colored lines on the sides of the rock are due to traces of iron and aluminum poured by mineral-rich rainwater over the centuries. This natural work of art takes on different tones of the day, creating a striking appearance. The Ballardong Aborigines, the indigenous people of the region, consider Wave Rock sacred and cloak it in the legend of the rainbow serpent. According to legend, this serpent slithered underground and left its mark. Today, this extraordinary rock has been visited by thousands of tourists for years and is considered a must-see for those interested in natural wonders. Al Nasla, Saudi Arabia. Located in the Tema Oasis of Saudi Arabia, Al Nasla Rock is one of nature's most astonishing geological wonders. Consisting of 2 giant boulders, the rock has a separable fissure that looks like it was cut with a laser. Scientists believe that this perfect division is the result of fault lines and natural fragments. The surface of Al Nasla Rock is decorated with petroglyphs, words carved into rock art, dating back thousands of years. These petroglyphs, which contain traces of the communities that lived here in ancient times, shed light on the region. But the most interesting aspect of the rock is that the 2 giants are perfectly aligned. The formations on the pieces look so smooth and sharp that it is the power of a natural formation to have formed. For this reason, some do not hide Al Nasla with extraterrestrial forces or the advanced technologies of ancient civilizations. At sunset, the shadow of Al Nasla Rock forms an impressive image on the sand. Attracting both nature lovers and history enthusiasts, the place is considered one of the fascinating natural beauties of Saudi Arabia. Arbol de Piedra, Bolivia. The methods of Bolivia, the endless roads of the Siloli Desert create many unusual rock formations, but the most striking among them is the unique rock formation known as Arbol de Piedra, stone tree. This interesting rock looks like a magnificent work of art of nature with its tree-like silhouette. Its structure, delicate at the bottom and wide at the top, has received this shape from the distribution of strong winds and erosive sands throughout its life. This rock, made up of a mixture of sandstone and quartz, has not managed to survive despite the extreme climatic conditions. The Siloli Desert is located at a very high altitude and experiences harsh winters, scorching heat during the day and freezing cold at night. The strong winds blowing in the desert erode the lower parts of the rocks while expanding the upper parts, allowing the proliferation of natural sculptures. These magnificent landscapes are connected to the Uyuni Salt Flat in the Andes, offering a fascinating natural contrast. Drangarnir, Faroe Islands. In the Faroe Islands, between the Vagar and Tindhólmur Islands, lies an impressive sea cliff called Drangarnir. This natural wonder is particularly famous for its magnificent basalt columns and natural arches, shaped by the waves of the North Atlantic over the centuries. Drangarnir consists of two main columns. One is noticeably taller, the other is smaller but equally impressive. Its name means sea stack in Faroes, and it has been shaped into this unusual shape by the erosion of strong winds and powerful ocean waves. This impressive rock formation has become one of the most photographed places in the Faroe Islands. The dramatic and captivating landscape offers a magnificent experience for nature lovers and adventure enthusiasts. Balance Rock Park. It is located in the U.S. state of Idaho. This giant rock, which is approximately 15 meters high and weighs 40 tons, looks as if it is being held in the air by a visible hand. This giant block, which is balanced on a thin stone column, seems like it will topple over with a gust of wind at first glance and width, but it has defied storms and even earthquakes for centuries. So how did this natural wonder come into being? The friction power of water, wind, and time has slowly shaped the rock all over the world throughout the year. According to scientists, the secret of the rock is that its center of gravity is exactly in the most ideal position. If there had been a shift of a few centimeters, this giant stone would have remained on the ground. Balance Rock is not only a geological miracle, but also one of the greatest mysteries of nature. This rock, which turns orange and red every day, attracts thousands of visitors every year. A unique stop for photographers and nature enthusiasts, the park reveals the tremendous power of nature before your eyes. If you find yourself in Idaho, be sure to visit this natural wonder because it is not just a rock, it is a natural wonder where even its components are challenged in their lifetime. Manpupuner. Mysterious stone giants of the northern Urals. The Manpupuner pillars, rising from the northern Ural tundra in the Komi Republic of Russia, are one of the most interesting formations in nature. These giant rocks, 30 to 40 meters thick, stand in a row as if they were silent guardians. According to the legend told by the Mansi, these pillars are evil giants who were turned into stone by the anger of a god. However, scientists say that these giant rock formations were formed by the erosion of the surrounding soft rocks over a lifetime. It is quite difficult to get here. Visitors had to take a long walk through the taiga or use a helicopter. But these difficult advances reveal a fascinating and mesmerizing landscape, as if they were separated from the world. Arches National Park, nature's stone art. Located in the U.S. state of Utah, Arches National Park is one of nature's most impressive wonders with over 2,000 natural stone sources. The park's most famous structure is the Delicate Arch, which offers a magnificent view with its elegant shape and the La Salle Mountains in the background. But this is just the beginning. Many rock formations with their own character, such as View Arch and Double Arch, are located in this unique geography. The rock layers in the region are formed from the remains of a salty sea that covered this place 100 years ago. From time to time, wind, water, and tectonic movements have eroded the rocks and created these extraordinary arches and windows. Fiery Furnace is a must-see for those visiting the park. Since it is difficult to find your way in this labyrinth full of narrow passages and sharp rocks, most visitors prefer to explore with park guides. Arches National Park, a unique place that reveals the art of time and nature before your eyes, is a fascinating stop for nature enthusiasts. Bryce Canyon, nature's colorful amphitheater. Bryce Canyon National Park in Utah is famous for its delicate spires made of sedimentary rock in shades of red, pink, and white. This area, called the Canyon, is actually a series of giant amphitheaters carved out of the platform. Millions of years ago, this area was shaped by the rise of the Colorado Plateau and was deposited in layers. However, water and ice played the biggest role in the formation of these magnificent rock spires. The freezing and expansion of water seeping into cracks broke the rocks and transformed them into stone spires called hoodoos. Especially at sunrise, these natural works of art offer a mesmerizing sight, shimmering in golden light. For those who want to see these stone giants up close, the Navajo Loop Trail is one of the impressive hiking routes that leads to the heart of the park, Patagonia's natural wonder, Marble Caves. Located on the shores of Lake Carrera, the Marble Caves are one of nature's centuries-old works of art. These caves, shaped by water and ruins, have a fascinating image formed by the combination of pure white marble layers with blue and turquoise tones. There are three main sections here: marble floor, wavy surfaces carved by the waters of the lake, Marble Chapel, the most iconic structure with its elegant arches, Marble Cave, deep cave walls reflecting the colors of the lake. Mineral-rich water and sun formations create a fascinating view inside the caves. However, it is not easy to reach this natural wonder. First, you need to go to Puerto Tranquilo, then cross the lake by boat. Although the length of the wavy waters is sometimes difficult, seeing this unique view is worth it in every way. You feel like you have stepped into another world. China's natural wonder, Wulingyuan. Located in Hunan Province, China, Wulingyuan is a unique natural wonder listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Approximately 3,000 slender sandstone columns, some reaching 800 meters high, reach into the sky like giant towers. These massive quartz sandstone columns have been shaped by temperature changes, wind, and water layers over millions of years. The area is famous worldwide for its scenery that inspired the Hallelujah Mountains in the movie Avatar. Best time to visit. Spring and autumn are the best times to experience its stunning environmental beauty. How to get there? The most convenient starting point is Zhangjiajie City. You can use elevators and cable cars to separate the area. Here, an extraordinary formation is presented as one of nature's most impressive works of art. Taiwan's natural wonder, Queen's Head location, Yelyu Geopark. Northern Taiwan. Queen's Head is an impressive rock formation that has existed for centuries. Resembling a graceful figure looking into the distance, this rock has been born due to the rapid erosion of soft layers beneath. Yelyu Geopark is home to many interesting geological structures such as mushroom rocks, honeycomb rocks, and craters shaped by ocean waves. These unusual forms continue to change. The neck of Queen's Head thins every 10 years, and regular measures are taken to progress this natural process. Other must-sees, fairy shoes, Seabird Rock. If you are in Taiwan, be sure to visit this natural wonder. Ashi Sipa Fairy Chimneys, the hidden geological wonder of New Mexico. Location: New Mexico, USA. The Ashi Sipa region looks like it came from another planet with its unusual rock formations resembling fairy chimneys. Formed by thousands of years of wind and water shaping the rocks, these stone columns rise like a work of art by nature. So how do these rocks stay balanced? Lower layers, made up of soft sedimentary rocks and erode faster. Upper layers, made up of harder basalt and sandstone layers and hold the pressure without toppling over. Center of gravity. With perfect balance, the stone blocks stay in place. When the sun goes down, this geological wonder turns red and orange, creating a mystical atmosphere. A natural wonder not to be missed for photographers and nature lovers. Visit New Mexico and don't forget to explore this open-air museum. Tsingy de Bemaraha, Madagascar's knife-edge forest. Location: Madagascar. Tsingy de Bemaraha National Park is a unique natural wonder known for its razor-sharp limestone formations. Tsingy gives the area its name and protects the sharp cliffs that are too sharp to walk on barefoot. The park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, covers an area of 1,575 square kilometers. The sharp limestone needles, which rise up to 50 meters, are the result of universal annual formations. Rich in biodiversity, lemurs, reptiles, birds, and endemic plants live in this challenging habitat. Ready to explore? Hiking in Tsingy involves crossing narrow paths and suspension bridges. The viewpoints, panoramic views, and cliff walks offered by the park are a great experience for adventure lovers. Leaving this natural wonder of Madagascar offers the opportunity to see both geological and living limits. Siuan Giant. Buddha, China's stone-carved heritage. The Siuan Giant Buddha is an impressive birth with a carved appearance, known as the world's largest stone Buddha statue. This giant structure, 71 meters high, is not only a religious symbol, but also a masterpiece, reflecting the mastery of ancient cultural works. The head is 14.7 meters long and the eyebrow is 5.6 meters long. It is carved into the red sandstone cliff and has a fascinating appearance with its details. It is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and symbolizes China's cultural richness. Why was it built? Built during the Tang Dynasty, this statue was designed to calm the turbulent waters of the river and maintain its isolation. It is also considered a sign of deep respect for Buddhism. Today, the Siuan Giant Buddha continues to exist as a spiritual center and cultural heritage owned by owners around the world. It continues to be admired as an engineering marvel and artistic achievement of ancient times. Tineri Desert Rock, the timeless monument of the Sahara. In the middle of the vast sands of the Sahara, the largest desert in the world, stands a huge rock, Tineri Desert Rock. It was once part of a large rock formation, but thousands of years have eroded the rock. Its hard rock structure protected it from the harsh winds and sandstorms of the desert, and it still stands today. Despite its narrow base, it manages to stand with perfect balance without toppling over. Legends and beliefs. Tineri is not only a geological phenomenon, but also the subject of many legends. According to some legends, it is said to have fallen from the sky. Some believe that these are the ruins of an ancient temple. Davasko Rock, nature's balance miracle. This rock, located in Tandil, Buenos Aires, Argentina, is a giant 300-ton rock that has been balancing on a thin surface for centuries. At first glance, it seems like it will topple over with the slightest wind, but it has remained stable thanks to the mysterious properties of nature. Locals claim that the rock shakes slightly and the glass bottles it is named after break. Divine power or nature's extraordinary balance. Sudden collapse and the great mystery. On February 29, 1912, Davasko Rock toppled and shattered into pieces. Its members are still alive today. Natural erosion, mining activities. A modern monument. In 2007, the Argentine government implemented a procedure to return the rock to its former place. Today, this modern version of Davasko Rock is a reminder that nature never ceases to amaze. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great videos like this.